Hey everyone, it's Jeremy. You might notice back here I've got a tank set up with some dividers in it. I've actually been talking about this on my channel for at least a year now, and I'm finally getting around to doing it. Let me show you guys what we're doing today. Let's actually start out here on this rack where I have my axolotl tank, an empty tank that used to have a Betta in it, a Betta tank, and an empty tank that used to have my pea puffer in it. Yes, I know that the water level is very low in this tank and this tank. Those are both empty tanks. There's no fish in these, so that's why I'm really not worried about the water level. I'm going to make this entire rack go away, except I am keeping the axolotl tank. But all these other tanks that are on this rack, they're going away. Also, in my kitchen right now, I have, I have this little 3.5 gallon Betta tank. It has my crown tail Betta onyx in it, and what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be setting up this 20-gallon long tank with 3 dividers in it, so it becomes 4 5-gallon tanks. We're going to be setting this up today with the filtration and the substrate and the plants and the decor from the 2 decommissioned tanks over here, and maybe some from this tank as well. And we're going to be setting this up as a habitat for up to 4 different betta fish. I do have another betta fish that I'm going to be getting here in the next month or two from Anna Louise. She has bred some really beautiful betta fish, and I ordered one of them. I ordered a male from her, and it should be shipping out before too long. But let's go ahead and show you guys what we've got going on here. So over here, this is the stand that I previously used to have my 29-gallon tank out in the living room on. But now I have went and got a actual aquarium stand for that one that's meant to hold that kind of weight. A 20-gallon tank is a little bit lighter than a 29-gallon. I feel safer having a 20-gallon tank on here than I did the 29-gallon. So I'm going to be using this for this 20-gallon long tank. The tank and the lid came from Petco. I got the tank at their $1 per gallon sale, so this 20-gallon long tank only cost me $20. And then the lid was about the same. I don't remember the exact price off the top of my head. This light fixture here is actually the old light fixture that I used to have on my 29-gallon tank. This is a fluorescent bulb, and I have since upgraded my 29-gallon tank to an LED light. But this was just sitting here taking up space, and I figured, you know what, I'll go ahead and I'll use it on this 20-gallon long tank until I eventually save up the money to get a LED light for it. Now let's talk a little bit about these dividers that are in here. As you'll see, these dividers have no holes in them. There is still area for water to exchange between the different compartments down below and around the sides, but the bettas will not be able to see each other. These dividers are from Life with Pets. They have a channel here on YouTube where they make videos about fish. I've had these dividers and this tank and this lid for over a year now, just sitting in my pet room, taking up space, waiting to be set up. So now we're finally getting around to setting it up. As I said, we're going to be using a lot of stuff from this tank, some stuff from this tank, and a lot of stuff from that tank down there. One of the things that I know for sure we're going to be reusing is the plants. The plants from this tank and the moss balls from this tank are all in really good condition. We're going to reuse those. We're going to reuse this hide down here probably. We're probably going to reuse some of this decor. We're definitely going to be reusing this piece of driftwood in here. And we're also going to be reusing all of the substrate from both tanks. The sand down here, the sand and gravel mix, we're going to be reusing all of that. And we're also going to be reusing the sponge filters from this tank. I've got 2 of them in this tank, and then I've got another one in this tank. We're going to be reusing all of that stuff because all of these tanks are fully cycled. I want to use as much materials from these tanks as I can so that a whole lot of beneficial bacteria can transfer over and it becomes safe to transfer the fish into the tank right away. And here we go. The tank is all completely set up. I ran the electrical up top as well as the airline tubing. I ran it on top of my snake enclosure, and then I redid this whole thing down here. There's still a bundle of wire down there, but it's all just excess wire for this bottom snake enclosure. I even have Amy's enclosure ran there. I still have a lot of mess to clean up, but this tank is all set up and done. The only thing I'm waiting for now is for the water to warm up. Right now it's only at about 70, 71 degrees. I just plugged the heaters in, so let's give it a little bit of time. And once it's done, I'm going to go ahead and introduce the bettas. So we will jump to that here in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So now I've got Tamara and Onyx in here. The two middle compartments are open. Tamara is really enjoying all this plant coverage she has. She's a big fan. There she is. Hi, Tamara. And then Onyx, as soon as I put him in, he went and hid. Oh, there he is. There's a bunch of bubbles on the glass you can't really see, but he's just kind of hanging out. This is what he does. I've had him for about 2.5 years, and what he does is he lays on the substrate. Like, he's done that for 2.5 years. That is normal behavior for him. I know it's really weird, and a lot of people that are watching this video are going to say, dude, your fish is sick, it shouldn't be laying on the substrate. That is his normal behavior. As I said, the two middle compartments are open right now. I have purchased a new betta fish, a new male from Anna Louise. That is going to be coming soon. I'll do a video when I receive him. And as for the other compartment, I'm probably going to get another betta fish for the other compartment, but I haven't really decided what kind or where from, so we will see. That is going to be some sort of future update. I will figure that out and let you guys know. In the meantime, the axolotl tank is the only thing that's left on this rack. Never mind the Christmas decorations. Those are things that I forgot to put in the attic. I've been looking forward to this because I don't have very much clearance on top of the axolotl tank here, and I've been needing to rescape the tank. So now that there's not aquariums on these shelves, I can rearrange these shelves a little bit and give myself enough room to get in here and actually rescape this tank. So there's going to be an axolotl tank rescape video coming soon as well. So stay tuned for that. It's now the next day and the bubbles have all cleared up, so now we can actually see into the tank. I got some footage of them eating. I will go ahead and insert that footage now. Well, that does it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did enjoy it, make sure you hit that like button down below. If you made it this far into the video and you're not subscribed to me, you probably should be, so hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed. Also, don't forget, I have a P.O. box, and it would mean the world to me if you guys would send stuff to my P.O. box for me to open up on camera. And as always, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.